I invite you to tune in to My Air, A.I.R with Tracy Newbill-Etheridge, y'all. That's me. I'm the one and the only Tracy Etheridge. Yes, baby, that's me.
Once again to My Air, A.I.R with Tracy Newbill-Etheridge, y'all. That's me. I'm the one and the only Tracy Etheridge. Thank you for tuning in. I am so great to have you come back with us on this week on My Air. But I have my another beautiful bowl ball sister have joined us on today. I went all the way to Birmingham, Alabama. Yes, I did. I pulled her on to my show. We have none other than my sister, my beautiful bowl ball sister, Miss Sandey Greene. How you doing, Miss Sandey Greene, girl?
Awesome. How are you?
I am doing so good. It is an amazing to have you come on. I know I took you out your busy schedule because you know today is Sunday, Super Bowl. But I wanted to just have you, whether I had you in person or virtual, I wanted to see you today. So I am so grateful that you have came to us. So because we want to hear your story. You know, I've said it before on other episodes that we all have our own story, but we all talking about the same thing. So I wanted to bring you on so you can share your journey on how you're living with alopecia. Can we hear that for us? Can we hear that, girl?
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about, you know, your diagnosis and how long have you been, you know, living with alopecia, and I want to hear your story.
Okay. I've been living with alopecia for over 22 years. I was diagnosed with alopecia areata. I think I'm saying it right.
Yes.
But I was first diagnosed. I did not know what it was. The doctor just told me what it was and walked out. So I had to research. And back then, it was nothing really, because for me, my head was like burning. Every time I would get my hair done, and the crown of my head would burn. Wow. I wasn't losing hair at that particular time, but it would just burn like crazy. I would go and get my hair done. Before I get home, I was taking my hair down because it was so irritated.
Wow.
So throughout the years, it started to thin, but not real bad.
Okay.
And then maybe within the last 10 years, it started to thin out bad. I thought it was because my mom, my husband, and my son had died within 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So I blamed it on that, especially my son, because he was killed by a drunk driver. So that really took a toll on me.
Wow. And
that's when my hair really started shedding. So I thought it was that, but it was not. It was just alopecia showing up as always.
Yes. Wow. Well, first I want to, you know, send my deepest condolences for your loss of your family members, girl. I did not even know that about you. I know we have been, you know, been together, you know, for a while now, like, you know, years on social media. But you know, it's just an amazing feeling to know that people is living the same way that you're living with alopecia. And I tell you, and you're right when you said about, you know, you going to the dermatologist and they give you a diagnosis and then they send you on your way. And that leaves us as the recipient of alopecia to have to research our own diagnosis. So, and that is so true. So let me ask you this. So when you was diagnosed, did you have any type of struggles? Did you have any type of support when you came out? And how did you come out? Did you come out on social media like I did? Or did you come on, just I'm coming out outside? You know how we say, oh, I'm going outside. How did you, you know, come out?
Well, I came out by in the bathroom and talking to God, and He told me it was time, and I shaved my head. I cried, but I was obedient. But I shaved my head the year before, but I wasn't ready. But this particular time, because I knew God was with me, I was totally ready. And what I did was, after I shaved my head, I looked in the mirror, I cried for a while, then I started taking pictures, and I sent them to my children and my grandchildren.
Wow.
And my family is very silly, so I thought they was gonna laugh, call me crazy, but my children and grandchildren embraced me so well, nothing or no one else mattered. It started from that point on. But had they been negative, I think it would have made me go back to the wigs. But because the positive, oh my goodness. And my grandchildren, I have 7.
Okay.
And the twins are 3. And they love playing with my head. Even I post pictures when they got the cars on my head. If I have a hat on, they gonna take it off, they gonna rub my head. And I love it. And so after then, I went outside.
Okay.
The feedback was positive.
Awesome.
Still to today, it's still positive. Now, some people might stare or they'll say, oh, so how long have you had cancer?
Right.
So I've made me a shirt that says, not cancer, alopecia.
Exactly.
And you know, it's been a great journey. You're going to always get the stares, but you know, people say, oh, you're so pretty. I wish I was bold. Like you, and that let me know that they want to do something as well.
Exactly.
And so when I came out, pastors that I knew, female pastors, friends started telling me about having alopecia, and I never knew it. Just like they never knew I had, you know, alopecia. Right. And I suffered for a long time. I started going to a psychiatrist for a depression because I was very depressed. I was very, very depressed for years. Because it was my secret that I didn't want anybody to know. But to look back, and I said this to someone, anyone I was dating never seen my head. I would wear wigs to bed, wigs in the shower, wigs to go to the beach. I wore a wig. And I will always say, I want somebody to be honest with me, truthful with me, but I was living a lie.
Yep, that's it.
I was living a lie.
We all have done it, girl. I tell you. And when I want to go back and revisit your grandkids. And I have seen some of your pictures on your social media page, how you would take pictures and videos of your grandkids, and that is so true. I love the pictures where they have cars on your head or they hugging your head, and then I also enjoyed the other post that you posted with your grandbaby having the baby doll, the ball baby doll. I thought that was just beautiful. I tell you, girl, it is a pleasure for you to come and take the time out to, you know, just share with us your journey on how you're living with alopecia. I know it's been a long time coming. I know you wanted to, you know, be here in person with me, and we're going to do that. Don't count us out. Right now we're doing virtual, but by God's willing, we're going to have you in person, and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk some more about your journey. I love the fact that you have that shirt that says, don't stare, just ask. Hashtag alopecia. I love it. And all of your merchandise that you bring and you show out with on social media, girl, I love it. And you are embracing the alopecia like a champion. And that's what I love about you, that you don't care who is offended, you don't care who is talking, you are being who you are. And that's what God has created you to be. It is an amazing feeling when you know who you are and whose you are. And we can walk in our truth. And I tell you, we are boldly walking in who God says we are. With or without hair, we are who we are. And I see you love your tattoos on your head. So do you create those yourself, or is there a type of pattern that you have to purchase and then put them on there, or do you just come up with a design? How do you come about with your tattoos on your head? And I also want you to turn around so I can show, so you can show some of your tattoos that you be created. Man, go over a little bit. Yes, come over the other way. Yes, see, awesome. Yes, I love it, girl. Beautiful.
What I do is I buy packs of them.
Okay.
And I cut them up. And I make my own design. Because I'm unique. I don't like being like no one else. I like being like Sandey. So I cut them up and I look in the mirror and I just start working.
Yes.
I come up with different designs.
Well, it is beautiful. Cause at first, when I first seen it, your tattoos on your head, I thought, girl, you had went out literally to a tattoo parlor, and I was like, oh my God, I bet that hurt. That's all I kept hearing. All I kept seeing was, that hurt, kind of hurt. But the creativity that you have brought to your alopecia is amazing. I'm all for it.
Thank you.
So you might see me have a little tattoo, little design going around my ear. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one around my ear. But girl, again, I want to thank you for joining us and taking your time to come out to talk about and share your journey on how you're living with alopecia, and sharing with us any type of support groups, organizations that you are a part of, because maybe somebody that's in your area, or maybe somebody that's looking at this network that knows somebody in your area that may need that support. So can you share with us any type of organizations or support groups that you have?
Yes, the name of my support group is called Don't Stare, Just Ask, #alopecia. And if I can say this, when my pastor first asked me to be on his traveling team, I was kind of scared because I was bald.
Yes.
And I am a part of his traveling team. Everywhere we go, someone suffering from alopecia.
Yep.
Every time, every city we go in, every state we go to, someone is suffering with alopecia.
Wow. That is so true. I get it all the time as well, sis. When I go out, people see me and I get, oh my God, you are so beautiful, or I wish I could do that. But girl, you got it going on. So 9 times out of 10, they are suffering from alopecia, but they're suffering in silence. And so what we're doing as boldly and as confident that we are, we're walking for them. We are walking and standing on them, for them. And so I'm so grateful. I'm honored to be able to do just that. So again, girl, I want to thank you for joining us on tonight. My A.I.R, alopecia is real. I want to thank all of you guys that have came to tune in to my A.I.R with your host, your number one host, Tracy Newbill-Etheridge. That's me. I'm the one, y'all, and the only Tracy Etheridge. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope to see you on our next episode of My Air. A.I.R. Alopecia is real. Y'all take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
Great job, ladies.
I love
To Philly. I have met my sister, my beautiful bowl ball sister. Yes, her name is Miss Donna Anderson. Yes, baby. How are you?
I am blessed, my sister. I am blessed and feeling very honored to even be here.
I am so grateful to finally meet you.
I know
it's probably doing Zoom, but it's all good because eventually we're gonna meet each other in person.
Yeah, we've been kind of like following each other for the last few years or
years.
Yeah, it has been for years. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, first I want to thank you for taking the time out to come on My Air with your beautiful host, Miss Tracy Newbill-Etheridge. But girl, thank you so much for just coming on to agreeing to share your journey on how you're living with alopecia. So I want to know what type of alopecia you have, and how did you come out?
First of all, I want to say thank you for having me here, and it is an honor to be here and to speak with you. I feel like you're sitting right here in my own living room, and God bless you.
Thank you.
I never was formally diagnosed until I read up on some stuff on my own. You know how we diagnose ourselves,
right? Yes.
But over the years, I want to say like in my 20s.
Okay.
My hair started thinning out in my 20s, and my hairdresser said, "You need to get this checked out." Well, I'm in my 20s. I'm, not caring. I'm, carefree. Not really taking it serious of what she said. And and on top of that, I kept putting the weaves, the glue, the braids, and I kept doing those things, and it kind of speeded the process. I believe it speeded up the process because from what I've read, moving fast forward. So for years, I've hidden behind the wigs and the weaves and things like that. But I would never take them out properly.
Right.
I would snatch it out.
Like wow.
And you talking painful. The glue, I think I was allergic to it because it would leave my scalp literally like on fire. But I kept doing it. I kept doing it because I didn't know I didn't know how I was going to deal with underneath all of that.
Yes.
I didn't know. So finally, years later, I went to a dermatologist.
Okay.
And she walked in the room within 5 minutes or so. She said, "Oh no, your hair's not going to grow back." I was devastated. I looked at her with, "Tell me something else. Give me something else I can do."
Yes.
Like looking for hope and searching for answers. She never gave me any education on it or nothing. I was devastated after that. So I continued to hide. It wasn't until 2015 when I came out, girl. I was on vacation with my family. I went to the restroom. I was flashing then. I said, "I can't do this anymore," but scared to death. I went in there until I had a head wrap on. Yes. And I took it off and I looked in the mirror and I came out. My family, they all were standing around me and they embraced me. And I felt safe because I did it with my family for the support. Yes. And I haven't looked back.
Wow.
I haven't looked back.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, honey, you beautiful.
Thank you, girl.
The T on the full. Girl. So what was the struggle? So you came out with your family first. Did you have to come out like at a job, like at your workplace?
So this is what I did.
Okay.
So I can do it all at once. I put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I took a picture and I put it on Facebook. That way everybody could see it all at once. You know?
And I can answer all the questions right in there.
Yes, I put it on Facebook. And it's funny when we were talking before we aired that,
Yes.
we're talking about A.I.R and I am not my hair. And
Yes.
I wrote, my journey of getting to that point, and somewhere ended, I am not my hair or whatever,
Yes.
and so I put it out on Facebook, but I was still afraid to walk in public.
Wow.
I was afraid of the stares. I was afraid of, like I've always been this confident woman,
Right.
but it's a newfound confidence when you shave your head. You was like, okay, girl, now you know what? You done did this now.
You did it.
You got to go all the way now. You got to be like,
Can't go back. Can't go backwards.
Can't go back now. It's out there. So what are you going to do? You rock it. This was the most empowering thing I've ever done. I think I wrote that in my little bio or whatever.
Yes.
It is the most empowering thing I have ever done. And learning who you are on a deeper level.
Yes. Yes. That is so true. I really think that this is a different type of spiritual.
Yes, it is.
We're walking in a unique place that God has given us. And he has given us this uniqueness for him to show the world, look at God.
Look what he created.
Yes.
And it's like, when I was born, I didn't have any hair.
Right.
God brought me in this world with no hair.
Yes.
See, I think the problem is why I was so afraid to come out and face society, because society has put this thing in our heads that your hair is your crown, and women are your crown is supposed to be your most glorious thing a woman can have, your hair, and so forth. And so that's what you grow up thinking and believing in. Then you see all of these models. Back when I was growing up, I didn't see anybody really look like me till they start bringing out the Afro Sheen commercials and and stuff like that. And I start seeing, stuff like that. And that's when I start really seeing, my blackness. Yes. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I really feel, what I feel, Tracy? I feel closer. Yesterday, I wore a head wrap, and every now and then I go in and out of wearing head wraps. So I'm learning how to really wrap them and, and things like that. I feel I am at my closest to my ancestors when I do that. Even now with the bald head.
Me too.
I feel a connection with my ancestors. I really do.
I do too.
Isn't that something?
And being that you said that, I have gotten to a place where I have actually made me an accessories offering where I got my ancestors' pictures up, and I'm always talking to them.
Wow.
Yes, I have it in the kitchen because that's where they want to be there where the food is at, and that's what I teach people. Put your ancestors where the food is at, because that's where they like to be. And every time I go into my kitchen, I'm always saying, good morning, grandmother, granddaddy, everybody that I have on my ancestry.
That's a great idea.
Offering. And it has really made me so confident in my walk. Yeah,
no, I understand.
And that's why I say that it's a different type of
it's a different walk, girl.
It is.
It's a different walk. I always had a walk. But honey, this is something.
Yeah.
And I don't think nobody's ready for. A lot of people ain't ready for that.
Right.
A lot of people ain't ready for that walk.
That's right.
They always saw me as bubbly and the life of the party and everything, but now listen, I command the audience. I command it, and not just by opening my mouth or anything, but just walking in a room.
Yep, that's right. You
know what I mean? Just walking in the room. that empowerment is something.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I often, every day, I thank God for that. I thank God for the confidence that He have in me, and I also thank God for the personality that He has given me.
Girl, yeah.
To walk the walk in my truth, unapologetic.
Apologetic. Amen.
And so I tell you, girl, thank you so much. Now let me ask you, what did you have any like struggles? What type of struggles did you have once you came out? Did you have like diversity struggles? Did you have like,
I did.
How about relationship struggles?
Girl,
let's tap on that.
Listen, as far as the diversity struggles,
yes.
When I shaved my head, I started a new job.
Okay.
And I started a new job, and I went in because I work with people with disabilities.
Okay.
And I walked in and I saw all types of diversity. Guess what? I was at home.
Wow.
I was at home.
Yes.
I felt more at place there than I did with any other in any other place.
Right.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
I'm telling you.
And that helped me so much.
I bet.
It really did. Now, as far as like dating or men, and what I find, let me tell you something, girl. We grown, right?
Yes.
What I find even more, I'm 60 years old.
Okay. And
right?
don't look damn bit. Look, I'm getting country now. Now bit.
Down bit. You don't look so down bit. So I find that more men, I date a lot online.
Yes.
And I find it more and more, they don't ask me about the ball. I would bring it up. I would say something like, so what do you think? I'm okay, either way, whether they accept it or not. Right. But I would bring it up and ask, well, what do you think about the shaved head? He was like, look, listen, all I saw was you.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what the most sexiest thing that happened to me being bald. Okay. Being kissed on the top of my head.
You know what?
Girl,
I get so many.
Being kissed on top of my head.
I get so many.
Sexiest, intimate, sensual thing that a man could ever do.
Wow. You know what? I was always into the forehead kiss. I thought that was like, oh my God.
Yep.
Kiss me on my forehead, please.
Yep.
But since I've been bald, it's like I had so many guys, because I work at BMW, and I work like over 10,000 people there.
Yeah.
And then I run the BMW Plant Life page. Okay. So I have over the 10,000 plus people that's on my page. Yeah. And I get so many guys that says, they respect me so. And I thank God for that. They definitely respect me. Yeah. And I get so many guys say, man, I would love to kiss, the way they call me Diva. I would love to kiss Diva on the top of her head to give me some luck or give me, because they resemble us as Buddha, the Buddha.
Right.
The guy. Right. And I'll be like, no, y'all not this, or they want to rub your head. I'm like, get off my head. Right. But it's like they love that. They love that.
I know.
Yes.
I know. It's something about this bald head.
I'm glad we touched on that.
Something about this bald head that, most men that I have met think it's the sexiest thing ever.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, honey, I want to thank you, girl, for sharing your journey on how you living with alopecia and plus and then some. Yeah. I want to thank you for joining us here at My Air. And